Hi, this is Andy at The Essential Fly. Here today to show you a wonderful collection of flies. This is Sandy's Ultimate Collection, designed by Sandy Dixon from Scotland. One of the most superb fly tyers in the UK, if not the world. His buzzers leave us drooling. This collection is 174 flies, comes ready in the box, ready to fish, and are deadly for both still water and for rivers. Now, why are these flies so good? Why do they get me excited? Well, let me show you by bringing in a UV torch. We can't see into the UV spectrum, but trout can up until the age of about 4 from research done around the world. They have different cones and rods. And as we move our torch around, you'll see these little spots, the highlights from specific UV materials that Sandy's using. So what comes in this complete collection? Well, we start off with Sandy's Okie Dokies in standard and in beadhead variants. The beadhead you can use on the bottom of a team of flies. Next we have Sandy's Pulsar buzzers. Pulsar, if you look, there is a mylar material, multicoloured, on the back of each of these buzzers. Now these look, as they come up through the surface, like a midge emerging, a buzzer coming up through the surface and the sun hitting the back of these flies. We have Sandy's traditional blankbuster buzzers. These have all proved deadly throughout the world. An absolutely superb buzzer. Why are they so good? Look at the ultrafine profile. These are really, really small flies, and you can see the UV. Here we have Sandy's bloodworms, again using UV enhanced materials. These look like the bloodworm sat at the bottom of a lake, just starting to emerge. The hemoglobin really red in the buzzer. Use those on the point. We then have Sandy's flashbacks. These were designed when we sat overlooking a swarm of buzzers coming up through the surface on a bright sunny day. That's when these are at their most deadly. The standard UV, and you'll see the mylar on the back. It reflects the sun like it does in natural life. We then have Sandy's spiders. These pay homage to traditional spiders, northern spiders and Clydesdale spiders, but with Sandy's enhanced UV. These can be used on still waters. We found them deadly in Yorkshire streams for brownies and for grayling. But on still waters, it looks like breathers coming out as the midge starts to emerge. So use these on top of your team of flies. When midges are really on the surface and you see trout dashing about, look like torpedoes, taking just subsurface, then use these, Sandy's CDC emergers. You'll see again the UV. If we move it in and out, you'll see how much these glow. These have a UV tag in the tail, and you can use these just sat in the surface when trout are hitting buzzers. Again, using Semperfly materials, you will see here Sandy's pheasant tail nymphs using straggle string from Semperfly, a really good UV enhanced material. So let's look at the other side of the box. Here we have Sandy's Clink hammers. Sandy's Clink hammers, designed on the Hans van Clinken principle of body tucked under the water, but these use UV bodies. The pink, for example, has proved deadly for grayling, with one of the friends of the Essential Fly winning the Salmon and Trout Association Grayling Day just using that deadly pink fly. Next we have the Nomads, based on Rob Spiller's original design. However, these have been changed. We have again the UV, so you can see how much, using our UV torch, these shine beautifully. But you'll notice they're not multicoloured, they're black and white. This is all about silhouettes on bright and dark days. Using different colours, the white and black, the flies are more visible through silhouette to trout. Next we have Sandy's Assassins. Now these are one of the flies that I always have on my rigs. They sit very high in the water. You'll see the foam on the back and the UV. Again, if we just come in and out with our UV torch, you'll see how much the UV really glows in these flies. An honest story, Sandy designed them and was testing them. They work well in Scotland. He brought them down to myself, and we went to Roxholme and cast out. And you know what it's like, you false cast, you throw your line out, and I did the same, start stripping the line off my reel, and all of a sudden, while I'd only got a false cast running, the line started tearing away. And after a frantic fight with the trout, which seemed a bit strange the way they were fighting, I pulled in 2 fish at Roxholme. The baby was £6, the big one 16, both on the same first cast. It proved to me that these flies worked, and Sandy was jealous and angry. He loved it. Lastly, we have Sandy's iridescent buzzers. Again, these are absolutely beautiful flies and really deadly. I don't know if you can see here just the way the multicoloured paint works to give us a UV fleck, and you'll see multicoloured gold strands. These are all using Semperfli's iridescent fly tying thread, and again have proved deadly when buzzers are hatching. Use these in a team of flies. So here we have Sandy's ultimate collection from the Essential Fly. This is one complete collection. With these, you are ensured that you can have an absolutely superb time. I've got these, they are brilliant. Do enjoy.